So not that long ago, Bulova came out with a re-release of the mill ships in the, I think it was stainless steel. It was a really cool watch. Still is. People were complaining about the 16 millimeter lug opening. This is a new one. This is part of their 150th anniversary special edition. They upsized it to 18 millimeter. Yeah, I know. Probably wanted to see 20. But the way that case shape is on this watch, 18 works. And honestly, the strap that's included with it is nothing short of phenomenal. It's actually a legit, really nice strap. So you're probably going to want to wear it with this one anyway. You can get it in the green colorway or the blue colorway. They're both that $11.95. Again, yeah, it's a lot of money. I get it. You're not going to pay that. This is from Jake at Trifecta. Trifecta Watches in Lafayette, Indiana. Link in the description. With a discount code. Use it. You will be satisfied. So I showed you the hang tag. If you're interested in the number, it is the 98A324. Let's check it out. Of course, he sent over the green. Check out that crystal. The crystal is bonkers. And the bezel action is pretty cool too. I'll show you that in a second. So the case on this is CUSN 8 bronze. It's going to patina. It'll warm up really nice. The case is 41 millimeter. The lug to lug is just over 50 at close to like 50.8. So, but whatever, it's close enough to 50. The thickness on this with that crazy crystal is 16.4 millimeter. The watch itself, I didn't measure like without the crystal, which I don't recommend wearing the watch without the crystal, is only like somewhere between 12 and 13, 12 and a half and 13 mil. It's hard to do because of the case back, but roughly like 12.7 thick maybe. But yeah, keep the crystal on there because it, protects the water resistance and the hands and stuff. I'm just being silly, but yeah, it's 16.4, but it really isn't going to matter because the way it's shaped, like if you have a sleeve or something, it's going to go right up over it. So it's actually a pretty thin watch. It just has that funky bubble up top. 18 millimeter lug opening. Yeah, I don't know what your strap options are, really. I'm sure there's some out there, but like I said, the strap is so good. I'll show you on wrist here in a second. 6.1 millimeter signed screw-down crown, keeping the 200-meter water resist. Let's take a look at the case pack. It's pretty fun. You have that diving bell. You have a lot of information on there. This is the prototype from 1957 that was submitted to the U.S. Navy as a prototype. 150th anniversary special edition. It has the bronze case, has the part number, all that good stuff right on the case back. So pretty well done, and there's no sharp spots anywhere. It's very smooth. The case back is probably just colored stainless steel. They wouldn't do that in bronze, or would they? No, they didn't. That would not be good. So quick release spring bars on the strap, so you can change it out with other 18 millimeter straps. Good luck. I mean, look at the strap, guys. It's freaking awesome. It is so smooth. I can't tell you how smooth and flexible and good it is. On the dial, you have that beautiful green dial. A lot of reflection on that crystal. You have that little strip there with the brown and the white that's reminiscent of the, I don't know if this one's functional or not. If you guys know if it's functional, let me know. Maybe it is. But it's like a bicolor strip. Like if you get moisture in the watch too much, it'll indicate it. You'll see it change. You have that kind of semi-cathedral handset, white with that warm tone lume painted on the dial as well. I like that tricolor application where it's that white, the faux patina on the green, the bronze. There's actually way more than 3 colors going on here. Now the bezel action, I mentioned that's actually really cool. Well, it is. Yeah. Oh, shoot, it doesn't turn. Yeah. This actually makes sense for a lot of different reasons that you can imagine. And I'm sure watches of past used to do this. So it's spring-loaded. You have to push it down, and then it's bi-direction. So you can set it to wherever you need it to be timed. And when you let go, it's locked in tight. It is not going to accidentally get bumped or anything because you have to intentionally push it down, and then it rotates fine. I don't know how many clicks it is, but there are, like, if you kind of have to it, you can get to like kind of clicks. So I'm guessing there's 120, but you can't really experience that. It doesn't do that. So let's pop it on my 7¼ inch wrist so you can check it out. And Jake at Trifecta does have these in stock. He has the green ones and the blue ones. He might even have some stainless ones. I'm not sure how rare those are, but here it is on wrist. Like I said, the strap is awesome, super comfortable. What you don't think of, you know, just like when everybody has their bracelets and they're like, yeah, but it needs to taper, you know, like you got the old classic Seamaster Pro 300, that's a 20 mil lug width, which 20 millimeters is fine. I don't have a problem with 20 mil bracelets. But these days, you got a lot of manufacturers that are tapering their straps and tapering their bracelets, whether it's 22 or 20, they taper down to 18 or 16, 15, maybe even lower. And that taper is what actually makes the watch or the bracelet strap more comfortable on wrist. Well, in this case, it's 18, no taper, but 18 is what most taper down to. So the lug width on this and the strap being 18 is what's going to make it super comfortable on wrist. That's the long way of telling me that it actually wears really good. Let's give it a quick blast of the UV light. Let's turn off the studio lights and check out the Lume on this thing. Should be pretty good. Oh, the movement, I didn't mention that. It is an 8,000 series. I know some people are going to be like, what? $1,000, $1,200 really, but, you know, but then the discount for an 8,000. I don't have a problem with the 8,000. I'll tell you why. Because they took away the main thing that you guys were maybe, or me, were even griping about. It hacks and hand winds. That was all reserved to the 9,000 series prior, but now the 8,000, it hacks and hand winds too. So there's some other differences, but does it really matter? Like, it does what you were complaining about. So there's no longer really a complaint. So if you only don't like the 8,000 because it's not a 9,000, then I don't know that it's really a valid excuse anymore. So really good Lume on this as well. And they did Lume out the bezel. So thank you, Bulova, for doing that. See you guys in the next video.